Hello everyone, I'm Moa and welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new, I'm a left-handed guitar player and I play the right-handed guitar by flipping it to the left. And today's session, we are going to be covering a very important topic, that is alternate picking. So are you ready? Let's start this out. And one thing I would like to say to you guys before starting this alternate, it's very important that your elbow rests on this area of the guitar and your palm here, over here, covering over all 6 strings, and now flip it this way, your palm. Alright, and this is used to mute the other strings which are not needed while doing the alternate picking, or else this will create some sounds like this one if you do not mute them. To avoid this kind of sound, that is why we are using this palm to mute them up. Alright, and the second very important thing, you do not want to place your fingers on your guitar because it will limit your finger movement. As you are going on the higher strings, it will limit your movement, so this has to be avoided. And also don't get confused with economy picking with alternate picking, because economy picking, it's kind of fast, so I will cover that up in future sessions. For now, let's do with slow alternate picking for this session. So to start this session, I am starting it from the 5th fret of our 6th string, but you can do this exercise on any part of the guitar fret. Alright, you can start on the 7th fret just fine, and even on the 3rd fret, 1st fret, it will work just fine. So first up, we'll start off by placing our index finger on the 5th fret of the 6th string, our pinky finger on the 8th fret of the 6th string, and then moving on our index finger on the 5th fret of the 5th string, and our ring finger on the 7th fret of the 5th string. Alright, let's do alternate. 2, 3, 4. Up, down, up, down. And remember, there are 2 types of picking, in and out picking. Out picking will be like this. In case of inward picking, it will be this way. Whichever suits you best, you can use it, no worries. So let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me show you the finger placements one more time. Our index finger on the 5th fret of the 6th string, and for the second movement, we'll move our pinky finger on the 6th string, 8th fret. And for the third movement, we'll be using our index finger on the 5th fret of the 5th string, and for the fourth movement, our ring finger on the 7th fret, 5th string. So let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Once you are accustomed with this movement, you can always try double on each movement. 1, 2, 1, 2. You can always pause the video and slow it down and zoom it out as well. Once you are accustomed with this movement, you can always try and be creative and do something like the X movement. And one very important thing, do not overcurve your palm or so-called your hand. Alright, it will create a buzzing sound, something like this. Alright, this is regular. Now I curved it. See, it creates a very disturbing sound, so do not overcurve your hand. Just keep it in this way and do not rest your fingers on the body of the guitar like I mentioned before. And you are good to go. So far what we did was just going up and doing the X movement. So once you are accustomed to it, you can always try going back and forth. Something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. You can try this movement. Okay guys, that's all for today's session, and I really hope you guys learned something new and it was helpful. And in the next session, I'll be covering 2 exercises to do with alternate picking, and I'll try to make it as simple as possible, and I really hope you guys will enjoy it as well. So stay tuned, and please don't forget to subscribe, like, hit the notification bell, and please do share. I'll be seeing you in our next session.